Welcome to today's episode of Certified a la Verga. Y'all requested part 2 for the step side bed panels. I'm going to show you how to make the missing pieces. I'm going to show you how to fix the cracks. They had already fixed this, but they didn't do it right, so I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. We're going to reinforce which is highly recommended, where the rods go to hold the panels. And I'm going to show y'all how much to reinforce around the wheel well so you can cut it for the big wheels and it don't bow in, which is probably going to be the most important part of this video, other than the fact that we're repairing it. But you know, most of y'all want to cut it, but y'all don't know how, and you're overcutting it, so they're actually pushing in the panels. Well, let's get to it. All right, guys, here we go. First, we need to sand at least with 80 grit. All right, so we're gonna sand around the area. You can over sand like pedo. That's probably better. We're gonna sand this whole area right here, over here by the crack, and over here this little piece we're gonna reinforce. All right, I'm gonna do this right quick, and then I'm gonna start mixing up some resin and cutting the sheet, and I'm gonna show y'all how big it should be, how big I recommend it to be, how many layers. I'm even gonna show you how to mix it, because well, when you don't measure it, your hardener only goes so far, and really it doesn't even help the kick for it to kick over and dry. So right now it's hot, it's gonna dry quick any fucking ways, so we're gonna do it by the book today. Now let me sand this right quick. Don't stop. I'm gonna drink some water, and then I'm gonna grab my nuts, and then I'm gonna start sanding. God damn. Alright guys, we sanded the inside, but you know what, we're gonna go ahead and sand the outside too, because I mean, you're probably gonna have to put a little bit of resin too to fill in, and also, you know, the Bondo and everything, so might as well just go ahead and sand that. I'm gonna do that right quick too, and then we'll start cutting some resin sheet and a resin mat, and then we'll mix up some fiberglass resin. I'll show you how to mix that, and then we'll just start laying it. But I mean, obviously I gotta make something to make the shape right here. I'm gonna show you how to do that with tape, but let me sand this right quick to get it prepped up, and then we'll get the party started. All right, guys. It's already sanded down, and I already mixed up fiberglass. I forgot to record whenever I put the tape on to make the pieces, but pretty much this is the concept. You just need something to hold it in. So I put 2-inch tape in rows, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pour the resin on there a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the sheet on there and spread it a little bit. The same thing over here on this missing piece. I didn't do this one, but I'll come back and do that because we didn't even sand that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying it, but because it is a little bit hot, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do the reinforcement piece first. And what I do is I just pour it on there, just like fuck it. Right? I just pour this shit on there, not too much, but you can use a paintbrush, but I don't know where my paintbrushes are, and I normally don't use paintbrushes anyways. But the main thing is that you just gotta spread it out, not too thick, not too thin, but you spread it out, that way it grabs on there. And then you can start putting the sheet on there, and then you just like push it down, that way it kind of soaks in the resin, and that way it'll grab on real good. Not complicated, but just no special technique, just pretty much you want to get it on there, that way it grabs. I mean, also if you want to hit the spots with like 36 grit or 40, you can do that too. It'll just make it better. Can't over sand it, you know, it's just pretty much a preference. The resin, I get it from Walmart because it's cheaper than Home Depot, than your parts store, the paint store, because it